Hello everyone and welcome back to another match here on WWE 2K19. Today we're going to be recreating the main event from WrestleMania 1. Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper going up against the team of Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Now of course we did unfortunately lose Paul Orndorff very recently, so we are trying to enjoy his career and enjoy the legacy the man has left, and this was obviously one of the big matches. The main event from WrestleMania 1 is always going to be really well thought of and really well known, and this is I actually quite like this arena. It's a really cool like WrestleMania 1 vintage arena. It's got the look about it. We've got the little filter over the top to give it that sort of blurry 80s looks. That's pretty cool. And there, of course, is Mr. Wonderful himself, Paul Orndorff, who will be teaming up in this tag team match, which will be a tag team tornado rather than the standard tag team match, because tag team tornado works a lot better on this game. Be teaming up with Hot Rod himself, Mr. Roddy Piper. And of course they will be facing off against the team of Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Mr. T, this is going to be his debut in SWE, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've used him before. I think we did do a match similar to this back at the WrestleMania sort of pay-per-views, and we did Hogan versus Roddy Piper. Oh, I miss Hogan. Hogan's old music was great. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. That was great. It's much better than... It's one of those sort of really catchy songs that I really do enjoy when I watch old WWE, WWF footage, should I say. Do, 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 do. Stuck in my head now. As there he is, Mr. T, rocking his wrestling attire for the night. At Mr-T, of course, on Twitter. I don't know if that's actually true. I doubt that's true, to be honest. I feel like he would have a bit of a better one than that, but hey-ho. And let's get straight into the match then. So, Orndorff and Piper versus Hogan and T. It's very orange, isn't it? It's got that sort of look of an old-school VHS tape where things don't quite look as they should, and I think that's quite a nice little effect, and it does give the video the sort of age, and that's what used to happen on these old-school VHSs, by the way. You would get discoloration. For those of you who are too young and live in the digital age, this is what us oldies used to have to put up with, you know. As Orndorff dropping to the outside, taking care of Mr. T, while Hogan and Piper fight inside the ring. It's weird to see Mr. T look so skinny compared to everyone else, isn't it, really? Like in a lot of his movie roles, he was always the big, strong, muscular man, wasn't he? And in this one, he looks like the weaker of the four. It's probably because at the time he wasn't on as many steroids, to be honest with you, but hey-ho, we can't say that. Orndorff then slamming the face of Mr. T into the apron, gets brought back up to a standing base, and Orndorff looking for the strikes once again, and it's Orndorff very much in control of Mr. T. Of course, tornado rules are in effect here, so no disqualifications, no countouts. No, there is disqualification, sorry. No countouts, but pinfalls and submissions have to take place inside the ring. And of course, ranking points are up for grabs in our SWE Universe mode as well, which is always useful for everybody. Of course, it will be a point each for the two winners and a minus point for the two losers. We won't bother putting these two on the tag team rankings because I don't see much of a future for them as tag teams anyway. This is just a sort of one-off match. But yeah, they could all do with the points. I mean, Orndorff's done okay so far. Won't give away the results of the other matches that happen. And Hogan's done pretty well today as well. So I'm sure both of those would like to get some more points as Hogan takes the ring post right in the face. And the team of Orndorff and Piper is now starting to really control this one. Piper now getting caught by Hogan, but does swing back with that punch in the face, and now that big wind-up strike as well. And Hogan, I think it's difficult to tell, but Hogan looks really busted open, really rocking that crimson mask. Nice taken there by Orndorff. Orndorff now big strike in the face, taking down Mr. T, and Orndorff has definitely dominated that one. Hogan now sending Piper back into the ring. What does he have in the locker to try and finish this one off? He is hulking up. And he's hulking up for a cheeky roll-up. That was a little bit of a an anticlimax, really, after the hulk up. But there you go. Piper now sending Hulk into the corner. Hogan now back up at his feet, now taking Piper down, and Mr. T has got some control over Orndorff as well. Mr. T now trying to get the pin, and Mr. T using the ropes to his advantage. Interesting, Mr. T using the heel maneuvers, but obviously knows the cheeky ways to try and get the victories. Mr. T now nice vertical suplex on Orndorff. Hogan just pushing Piper away, and then in with a big boot. Oh, wow, Piper flew from that big boot. He really, really did. Hogan now stalking the grounded Piper before just raking his face across the apron, dropping an elbow into the back as well. And there's the big atomic leg drop by Hogan. Mr. T has Orndorff controlled on the outside. And there is the pin for the 1, 2, and no. Piper able to break free. Piper tried to run into Hogan. Gets knocked over. A nice clothesline there by Piper on Hogan. Hogan now into the pin on Piper once again. Wow, Piper got the bottom rope and the referee didn't see it. Oh, wow. Piper just got the bottom rope in the 3 count. And the ref didn't see it, and that gives Hogan and Mr. T the victory and the points. That was, yeah, that was tricky. That's the way the game crumbles, and I'm sure. Look at the crimson mask that Hogan's rocking. I'm sure that Orndorff and Piper will want some sort of retribution out of this. Maybe there's another random match in the future there. But there we go, victory for Hogan and Mr. T, and lots of points gained for Hogan today. Lots and lots of points. It's done pretty well for him, and definitely got him up to a position that he would rather be in, higher up the rankings. But we are going to leave it there. Hope you have enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, the other good stuff. Any random match suggestions, you can drop them in over in our Discord. There's a link in the description down below. You can drop them in the comment section here. However, like I've said before, Discord will get priority on those matches. Good night, God bless, auf Wiedersehen, I'll see you all very soon, Tati buys.